Thank you so much for that introduction. It is an honor to be a representative for the School of Graduate Studies. Can you remember a time when your life's plans were disrupted by unexpected adversity? I can. On January 8th, 2018, I tore my ACL in my right knee. A couple weeks later, I was given the news that I would not return to play basketball for the rest of the season. On February 15th of 2018, I had my first surgery and was given a timeline of 6 months as to how long it would take to recover from my injury and begin returning to my sport. However, after 7 months, I still could not fully straighten my leg, which is essential to walking. But on September 14th, 2018, I had my second surgery, which meant that I still would be unable to play during my senior year. On the bright side, after the second surgery, I was walking normal again. And by March 7th, 2019, I was finally cleared to start returning to my sport. I spent all summer working out with my amazing coaches, Coach Callie Wheeler and Coach Chris Bess. And by preseason, I was finally ready to play basketball with my team again. I was fortunate enough to have a caring and inspiring head coach during this time of my life. Coach Callie taught me one of the most important lessons I've ever learned in my life, which is to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And because of that, I never let my injury keep me from reaching my goals. You see, one of the things that Coach Callie had us do together as a team was to have everyone bring a word with its definition and significance on a chosen day to practice. The goal was to add more elements to our team culture and keep us focused on success as a team. From this activity, there were 2 words that resonated with me. The first I will mention is from my teammate and the PSAC West Freshman of the Year, Rana El-Husseini. Her word was opportunity. This word, while its significance to her was about finding success after leaving her hometown of Dearborn, Michigan to play basketball at Edinboro, can apply to many of us today. We are all provided with different opportunities in life. The goal, however, is to take advantage of each and every opportunity that we are given to ensure that we can each reach our full potential. The second word that stuck with me is from our assistant coach, Chris Bess. His word was time. The message that he presented with the team was that we are each given the same amount of time. Everyone has the same 24 hours to make the most of what time they have. On the basketball court, this would mean getting in 100 or more made shots. Makes. Every day, which most of our team did this season. Off the court, this would mean finding time to better ourselves in education, finding our passions, and overall not procrastinating from taking the necessary steps to find success in our lives after college. One crucial element of this is to remember to not get discouraged if you do not reach a goal that you have set in the time originally planned. Constant effort and work is progress, and you will reach your goal in your time. By now, I'm sure you might be wondering what my word was for the team. Well, my word was tenacity. According to the Oxford Dictionary, if you are tenacious, you are persisting in existence and not easily dispelled. See, tenacity is the last ingredient that you need to succeed. A tenacious person has the desire and the determination to do anything necessary to accomplish a goal. And just to let you know, this was my word for a reason. It takes a lot of internal fight and determination to do anything necessary to accomplish a goal, especially when you feel like there is no progress being made towards your goal. I say this because the time before my second surgery was the most difficult and frustrating time in my life, ever. I was constantly discouraged at the frequent reminder that I could not walk normal, when by the summer I was supposed to be able to jog and run. I pushed myself every day to get better, and nothing was going the way that it was supposed to. I religiously did every exercise and stretch that my physical therapist gave me and fought through tears from the pain I endured as they forced my leg to straighten through our sessions multiple times every single week. I knew something was wrong, but for several months, I had no answer. There were so many times that I wanted to cry to myself, and I did, because I was so angry that this had to happen to me. But every day, I reminded myself that it's the little battles that matter. And small progress makes big progress. And I was determined to do every single little thing I needed to do to walk and eventually play basketball again. You see, I had a goal, and that goal I made was because I love basketball. and I've loved it my entire life. I love my team, and I love getting to go to war with them on game days. I was determined to get back on the court, and absolutely nothing was going to stop me from doing so. By the end of my last season of college basketball, I learned something about myself. I proved that even though I could not walk a mere 2 years ago, even though I missed an entire season and a half of basketball, and even though I was told I would not be able to play with the same athleticism, and even though I was scared, scratch that, terrified, I knew I could still succeed. After waiting 1 year, 10 months, and 4 days, yes, I was counting, to play in a regular season game again, I ended my last season of college basketball being named Defensive Player of the Week 2 times and being the #1 rebounder in our conference by the end of the season. Now, for most people, rebounding isn't necessarily the fun part about basketball, but I thrive off of the fight and the opportunity to get the ball back to my team. Rebounding takes hustle and heart, and it probably helps that I like to lift weights in my spare time. But this was my absolute passion, and with God's help, I made the most out of every opportunity that I had, spent countless hours in the gym, and I did whatever I needed to do to achieve this goal. Hopefully, my fellow graduates, my story is inspiring to you. I know that we have all been through various unexpected challenges presented through COVID-19 and the ongoing fight against racial injustice in the United States. The objective, however, is not to let these various challenges deter you from your goals. That said, I'm very proud of all of you for making it here. Graduating is a great achievement, and you should all feel proud you have made it. You had your opportunity, and you took advantage of it to attend this amazing university. You were focused, and no matter how much time it took, you were tenacious, and you did not let anything stop you from this opportunity of walking across this very virtual stage and receiving your degree. I share this knowledge with you because life after this will have its challenges. Who knew that in 2020, we would be dealing with issues of racism and a pandemic? We must be ready to accept any and all of the challenges thrown our way, but also know that we can and we will overcome them. Edinboro University certainly is for those who strive, and I'm certain that, God willing, we will all continue to strive for the rest of our lives. After all, we are the Fighting Scots. Thank you.